Knowing what's expected of this group, will you coach them even harder this fall?
Oh, I think I coach the same way, regardless of, our expectations are high every year. We want to do great things, so I don't think there's going to be anything different for me. There shouldn't be.
Some transfers in the lineup right away, right?
We got some guys that we think are going to be able to play right away. Noah Fisher, we think got a chance to start for us and be a really good player in the American. And Freddie Canteen, I saw him. He did some good things today. There's a couple other transfer guys, but they've been here for a year. Corey Dauphine being one of them. So yeah, the best guys are going to play.
Is it fair to give an assessment 1 year later on whether or not with the eyeball test this team is better than last year?
Yeah, I think I know we're stronger. In the weight room, you're able to, analytically look at that, comparing the numbers between before we got here and now, and last year to this year. So we are a stronger team. I think we're a faster team. We ran 40s a couple weeks ago and had some really good times. So, I think we definitely developed these guys physically.
What does it mean that a program coach, when you can get guys in who are experienced, veteran, and talented players, those guys can give you a real shot in the arm, can't they?
You're talking about transfer guys?
Yes.
If you can get some, that's great. We try to stay out of it, and really develop the guys that are in the program. But for one reason or another, sometimes guys are disenchanted where they're at or want a different change of scenery. And, after we get the proper release, we really do a good job of background checking these guys and making sure that, they fit in. Freddie Canteen, for example, one of my former coaches recruited him, coached him at Michigan, and had nothing but great things to say about him. So I knew that he'd be a guy that would fit in our program. That's very important to me, is having a guy that will, fit in socially, do things we're required academically, and then also the football component.
What made Noah Fisher fit for you guys?
He just, I knew a couple guys who knew him well. We recruited him a little bit when he was coming out of high school, and we were at Georgia Southern. He's from the Atlanta area, and so we had a little bit of a relationship with him. And then, after talking, having him here on the visit and getting to meet him and his family, you could tell right away that he'd be a great fit here. He's what we're looking for, and he's a very good student, and we think he's got an opportunity to be a great player for us.
Coach, when you look at your offensive line, I know you had a guy transferred out and went to Florida Atlantic. Do you feel comfortable with that group, or do you think it's still kind of a work in progress?
Oh, I think we're better. There's no question about it. I think we're deeper than what we've been. My last game, my first year we went out to Connecticut, and we traveled 6 offensive linemen, and the 6th guy was banged up. I don't know if he would have been able to play, and so we really only had 5 bodies, and thank goodness nobody got hurt. So we're way past that. This is by far the most guys that probably Tulane's had come to the very beginning of camp in a long, long time. I know it's a lot more. My first year, I think we had 87 guys, and my last year we had maybe 97, 98. We're almost at 110 right now. So you can do a lot more things when you got more people and you got more depth. You can rep plays. Maybe there's a few guys getting reps that might not play for you a lot, but there's probably some other guys on the field who will. So you're getting benefit out of it all the time.
Coach, do you worry about the pressure that maybe Jonathan may put on himself to get this team over the hump this year?
No, he's an important part of our offense and our team, but everybody's got to get better. I think he's improved. He's a gym rat. He's a student of the game. He's in there, visiting with our coaches, watching videotape. The thing with him, I got to be careful that he doesn't overtrain. Sometimes doing things. On the weekends, we were trying to get the guys kind of, rest and recover on Saturdays and Sundays. And he wanted to go out and do more stuff, which I'd rather have a guy that way than you're having to beg him to get in the weight room or throw the ball around or whatever the case may be. I think, he's excited about, the evolution of our offense, and also, he saw the improvement in the last 3 or 4 games. We need to keep improving.
Since you've been here, you've had a really good stable of running backs. What would you assess? How would you assess this group?
I think we're really good at running back. I'll be surprised if we're not as good as what we were last season at the running back position. The addition of Dauphine and Carroll, I think, is going to be a really good back. He ran 4.4 the other day and raced 2:28. It looks like he's a senior in college. He's an incoming freshman. Amari Jones, I think, has got tremendous change of direction. And, combine those guys with, Brad Willis played a lot of football for us, Stephon Hutterson, and also Devin Glenn. I think we got a lot of depth there and a lot of talent.
How important is it to find a backup quarterback, a guy that you can trust here in the fall?
Really important. That's going to be one of the question marks we have. We're going to put those guys in some pressure situations, and it really is down to a two-man competition between Dane Ledford and Christian Daniels. Those two guys are we're going to determine here in the next 10 to 15 practices who's going to be number 2, and then you really can only work 2 guys, and getting them ready for a game.
Did you notice a difference from Daniels today from the spring? When he came in the spring, he looked like a deer in the headlights a lot of times. And today, it looked like he had a lot more confidence.
I thought the timing on some of those RPO routes, you got to get rid of the ball. And, it's a pre-snap read that what you're probably going to do, and then there's post-snap clue about what you're going to do, and you got to get the ball out of your hands. He's going to get a stronger arm just through getting bigger and stronger and all those kind of things. But the thing we want to do is speed up his delivery. And I thought he made some good, quick decisions today.
Coach,
I thought Dane did too.
Sorry. Coach, at the linebacker position, I saw Lawrence Graham out there taking reps. It's a question mark upcoming this season. What do you see out of the position this year?
Well, we think, the sky's the limit for Lawrence. He's got tremendous strength. He's a 600-pound squatter, about a 380, bench presser. He power cleans a ton. The other day we ran, he ran 4.60, which is really fast for guys. 225. He just needs reps. And one thing, our linebackers have been relatively healthy over the last couple of years, so he hasn't been forced to get in there and play. But we got a lot of confidence in him.